if you want to receive all the blessings that you deserve, all the blessings that you've worked so hard for, all the blessings that you've endured for, all the blessings that you've taken on other people's karma and transmuted for, you have to let them go. Hello, all my beautiful divine souls. Welcome back to Vibe Divine. Today I wanted to talk about something that has been heavy on my heart and something that I've awakened to personally within my own life. And especially where we're going right now, everything is coming into full circle and things are being brought to light. A lot of clarity is happening right now. There is a separation that's going on. There is a contrast in frequencies on the planet right now. Either you're going to decide to heal, do the work, and ascend into a higher way of being and a higher way of thinking and living your life, or you're going to go the opposite way and basically de-evolve, which is a personal choice. Spirit has been making it very clear to me that elevation means separation. And this is very hard to say, to face this truth within ourselves, but in order to go to the next level, to ascend, to enter this new timeline that we're shifting into, you're going to have to let these people go. You're going to have to let your attachments go. And who are these people? These people that cannot go with you. These are the people who don't want to do the work, who are the source of your trauma in the first place. These are the people who refuse to take responsibility and accountability. These are the narcissists. These are the users and abusers of your past, the people from your family origin. And, if these people didn't do what they were meant to do or should have, and care for you the way they should have cared for you, what makes you think that they are actually going to be different now? And a lot of us know this, but it can be hard, especially when it comes to someone that is, we're bonded to. Let's say our parents, for example. It can be hard to separate, but you have to let them go. And that's just the real. I don't care who they are, even if they are your mother. In order for you to go to the next level, in order for you to walk in your full healing, full calling, full purpose, full abundance, you're going to have to let them go. And it's a tough pill to swallow. But these people are bringing you down. Some of them can be tricky because they do a really good job at masking who they really are. And they will pretend to be whoever they think you want them to be, just so that you won't separate from them. But if you don't wake up and realize who these people are, the universe is going to wake you up. Because the energies, they just don't match. They're going to repel against each other, And I'm speaking from personal experience. I understand that most light workers can be empathic, have a big heart of, full compassion, and just want to help people, and can be very forgiving. And this is great, but at the end of the day, energy doesn't lie, and it is a personal choice. So whoever it is that made this choice not to heal, not to grow, not to elevate, not to change, it's like they're going to be left behind in a way. And it's not good or bad. They're on their own journey. You know, at some point they'll get there in terms of evolution, but they can't go with you. They simply cannot go with you. They cannot go where you're going. And either you decide to separate yourself from them and elevate, or you're consciously deciding that you're going to continue to be attached to them. And being attached to them also means that they're reflecting back to you who you are, you know, because it's like we're mirrors to each other, and they're a thought form. Even if they're just affecting you with the way you think, they're going to take you down. That mindset of self-loathing or victim mentality or poverty or lack or not taking responsibility or woe is me or always pushing your bidding off on someone else, like entitlement. It's like it's everyone else's fault around me as to why I made the choices or decisions that I made but my own. It'll bring you down, and it'll influence the way that you think. And we all know that thoughts become things, which basically is your reality. So you can't be attached to these people because it's not who you are. And if you do continue to be attached to these people, it's like telling the universe that it's who you are. So this is definitely a wake-up call. And you know what you have to do. You know. Maybe you've been pondering it, or, you know, throwing it around in your head on what you know you have to do. But, you know, this is a sign. And if you don't do what you have to do, the universe is going to make something happen so that you have no choice but to wake up. And if you still refuse, then it won't be positive for you, especially with this new timeline that you're on and on your journey for ascension. So these truths are happening for a reason. And it's all assisting and helping you to understand that it's all about energy. It's not personal. And we're all characters in this game who have lived many lives and have had many parents, siblings, you know. So basically, who is my mother? Who is my father? Especially when these people refuse to wake up. And it's probably just not their time. And I know this can be, you know, really hard if it is, let's say, your mother. We are naturally bonded to our mothers from birth, from being in the womb. It's hard to have to let go of someone who is your own mother, the woman who brought you into this world. But, you know, they're also the root of your trauma, who also decided not to protect and care for you. Your root of all of the dysfunction that you've ever had to go through. It's a hard pill to swallow, especially when they can't see that they need help and they refuse to take accountability and responsibility. These people don't change, and you cannot do their bidding for them. You cannot change them. So you can't continue to associate yourself with them. Because by doing this, you also end up taking on their karma that's not even yours, you know. Stop taking on the karma of other people, karma that you did not create, that you don't even have responsibility for. You know, you can say sorry, but your actions also have to change. And if you make conscious choices that affect the lives of others, there's going to be some energy that comes back to you, regardless if you want it to or not, you know? These people, they always have some type of drama going on, and They always expect other people to solve their problems just because they don't want to face their own karma. But you can't allow these people to pull you back into their world of pity, of self-loathing, expecting you to make them feel better for the choices that they made, you know? So you just have to let them lay in the bed that they made, that they created, and stop getting in the way of people's lessons, because they have to learn these lessons anyways. They're going to learn the hard way, okay. But the more we hold people's hands, the longer it takes for them to learn their lessons. It's like interrupting their own evolutionary process, you know? So don't allow these people to make you a crutch in the name of you having a big heart. You know, God is not going to let your kindness be taken advantage of. God is not going to let your energy continue to be used up just because you have a big heart. Your higher self is not having it, you know? Regardless if you can see it or not, your higher self is going to step in. Your big sister, your big brother in the spirit realm, they're not having it. Your ancestors that are rooting for you, their guides, the angels, they're not having it. So we can't see things from a bird's eye view all the time, but your higher self has your back no matter what. And even if it's tough, even if things are like weird right now, or feel like they're exploding in their reality, this is just to wake you up to say, this is what I need to separate from. This is what's holding me back. This is what's hindering me, and I have to let go. Listen, I had to cut the AC on up in here. This is this Texas heat, boy. I was getting hot. You probably saw me sweating, but yeah, you know, I like to share because people of light, we have similar paths. We've gone through similar things, and even if the characters may have switched out, the story looks slightly different, we all have similar paths. So a lot of us have to let go, no matter who it is, no matter who it is. If it isn't good for you and where you're going, this is definitely your sign that things are shifting. And it's like separation, the wheat from the hairs. I could be wrong on how the exact way it's said, but the split is happening. And we all have to decide. We all have to decide to leave what is no longer a vibrational match behind. Either we go up or we go backwards. And they'll get it when they're ready. And if your light hasn't influenced them, hasn't wanted them to change or shifted their mindset, and they haven't decided to do something different, then it's not going to happen by now. If it hasn't happened by now, it's not going to happen. They have to decide to do that for themselves. So you have to let go if you want to elevate, if you want to receive all the blessings that you deserve, all the blessings that you've worked so hard for, all the blessings that you've endured for, all the blessings that you've taken on other people's karma and transmuted for. You have to let them go. Because a lot of these people, they're holding your blessings back. And it's because of your attachment and association with them that your ships have not come in yet. And as soon as you let yourself separate and you release yourself from this energy, things are going to change. Separation means elevation. They can no longer feed off of your light and benefit from your light. So let them have their own karma. Let them go. This is all. I'm going to get out of this car. I'm sending you so much love. Hang in there, staying strong. You're being led and guided every step of the way, and it's all happening for you, not to you. Just pay attention to the signs and what God is trying to tell you. I love you. God sure loves you. Continue to live in love and light, and until next time, take care of you.